I just took that as, oh, this is my soulmate. Like, we look alike, we vibe good.
They got sibling chemistry and junk, and they mistaking it for love. And today we're reacting to a video about how a woman got pregnant by her brother. Seeing that title alone already hurts my heart. When I think about cest, I don't think about the African American community.
Okay, so I guess it's finally time for me to do the story time about how I got pregnant with my brother. So first, let's talk about the child.
And it's crazy how, like, this would have went to the grave though. With me, I just would have been a sister hating motherfucker. They would not have known. They would, especially my baby regular. Oh yeah, this is a day. We just gonna take this one to the grave. I might not be with her, but you ain't gonna know.
The child just turned 2 a couple weeks ago, and she's normal. Yeah, she's normal. She's healthy, very beautiful.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm gonna make sure I post a picture of her 1 second. Okay, so yeah, that's her. Nothing's wrong with her. I know, like, typically when you know have like some incest type of stuff going on, your child could like potentially be like mental or autistic and stuff like that, but not the case with her. She's very normal. But
what's the percentage on, like, you know what I'm saying, you having a healthy child, or the percentage that, you know what I'm saying, something could be wrong?
I've met him like on social media. But see, the gag is my mom never told me that I was adopted. So I met this man and I was just like, damn, we look so much alike. Like so much alike. But you know, I was on some, oh, that's my soulmate. Like, we just vibe, we click, we go so good together, and we look alike. Like, or my man. And
so I forgot to show this at the beginning, but I guess so. This is the mom and the dad and the child, of course. And I guess they do look pretty similar. They got different smiles. He low-key, okay, let me not diss this nigga like that. But they look similar, but not like, you know, identical. They definitely could be related though. They absolutely could be related. We will say that. Let's continue the story now.
okay, part 2 of me telling y'all how I got pregnant by my brother. So I left off by telling y'all, you know, how we looked at so much alike. So I just took that as, oh, this is my soulmate. Like, we look alike, we vibe good, whole lot of other stuff.
They got sibling chemistry and junk, and they mistaking it for love. Real quick, I want to mention I got this new channel, Astral Dior Archives. Basically here, I'm going to just be doing a lot of yapping, whether it's ranting about a certain topic that's going on, or just giving some motivation, putting a little bit of vlogs in there as well, moving around at the gym, just doing new things, new types of content. So if you're going to like that and you want to tap in and see more of me kind of in outside realm, pull up, come with me, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all for everything y'all do for me. This year is going to be great. That means said, man, let's get straight to the video.
So yeah, well, to go deeper into details, so at the time when he was hitting me up on social media, he had hit me up for like 3 years, but I had a boyfriend and I don't do all that whole ass, you know, no whole festivities. So I never responded. I just used to open it and close the message, like, you know, you can save it.
But you know what's tough though is that just goes to show, bruh, you know what I'm saying, treat your woman good and be good to your woman, especially if she good. She ain't on none of that, because there is a nigga in her DMs that she's dubbing right now. It's a sad truth that she's dubbing, that is like, if something were to happen and you went and y'all was over with, it's possible that nigga right there could be that in that position. So just some food for thought. Just some food for thought today.
Just so you can see, like, oh, you said something to me, but I ain't respond. I saved it. So when me and my boyfriend had finally broke up, I was like, technically a junior in college, really a sophomore. But yeah, I was technically a sophomore, but really a junior. But that's a story for a whole nother day. So let's just say junior. So me and my ex-boyfriend broke up when I was a junior in college, and then I ended up dating my baby's father, which is still my man and currently.
Whoa. Oh, wait. Whoa, what, the brother? Or is it a different baby?
But yeah, when I responded to him, I was just like, hey, let's link. And the story on how, I think I'm gonna have to tell y'all about how I even got to responding to him on Facebook, just so it can make sense, because I don't want y'all to just be like, how you randomly respond to him. So I had this homegirl. She was one of the people who was like a part of the whole festivities at the time, but she's very redeemed now. She's a wife or mom. But I used to be like, girl, where you found?
Imagine your girl at one point that you married used to be yo.
And she'd be like, girl, you gotta respond to him on Facebook. So she was like, you gotta respond to him on Facebook, girl. They in the messages. So I'm like, okay, come on in. Let's, go through my messenger and see who we gonna respond to. So we at work at the time. I was working at Aeropostale. So we at work and we just going through my messenger. And like everybody that we clicked on with it, they probably like, no, immediately, no. So came across, his profile. And I'm like, I like him. He look good. He my type. So I responded, and literally within like 5 minutes, probably within 5 minutes, he responded back quick. Like I saw the bubbles popped up before I even exited out the messages. So when I said that, I hurried up and skedaddled.
That's that sibling connection.
So that's how I ended up hitting him up, because my friend suggested for me to find me up on Facebook, and that's what it is. So after I responded to him or whatever, I kind of feel bad because he had like a dude picture as like his cover photo, or like I don't remember if it was the cover photo or if it was just like a picture on his page or something, like him and his dude. So when me and my friend who I was telling y'all about is having this conversation, it's not just us, it's like 6 of us involved in this conversation, so everybody on the same type of time. So when we had came across my dude profile and was like, oh, he cute, we had tried to figure out like, what we gonna say. We can't just slide in the DMs dry, like we gotta like, shoot the shot. So I had ended up texting him and was like, my homegirl want to know what's up with your friend, but I'm trying to see what's up with you. The fuck I do that for? So why he texts back and was like, so why he texts back?
I know them niggas was excited, bro. That's one of them situations where you and your partner, like your partner not even expecting that. And then you like, yo, and you tell your mans, and then now y'all both lit. I know them niggas was lit as fuck.
It was like, so my friend is dead. He been dead for a few months now. So I'm like,
oh, she talking about, buddy who, in the picture.
Should we avoid the mission? Because what? Ain't no way we just failed the shot like that. But he ended up texting me like, shit, I do want you though. I've been trying to get it a minute. And I'm like, a minute? I don't know. I only see like one message on Facebook. People like, you got to check the other site. So that's when I knew then that he had hit me up for like 3 years. I didn't know that he was
Thank you for the backstory. Okay.
The well-anticipated part 3 of how I got pregnant by my brother. Okay, so I left off telling y'all how we ended up having a conversation or whatever. So fast forward, time gone by.
It's a long day at work this day.
Skip over a good chunk of stuff because it's kind of irrelevant to how we found out, but I just need to give a timeline. So time go by, we are together. He ended up going to prison. So he was in prison for 2 years. Backstory, he's been in prison twice. So in this story, he go to prison, he get out. I get pregnant. He's out for about 4 months. and he go back, and I'm pregnant, fresh pregnant. Okay, so that's the little backstory to that. So let's jump from when we started communicating to him going to prison. So
Get it together, shawty.
so he gets out, and if y'all watch my TikTok, I posted a video of him getting released from prison. So when he got released from prison, we went on a vacation. When we went on that vacation that I was like, we trying to make a baby, that's exactly what we did.
Yeah,
we made a baby that day, like that trip.
Brother and sister.
I had tracked my ovulation for since I've had a period since I was like 16. So my like flow chart is very accurate. So we did the whole Mucinex method, got pregnant on that trip. So that TikTok that y'all see that's pinned or whatever from when we went to the Bellamere Suites, I got pregnant at that time. So at this time, me and him have been together for about 5 years.
Damn.
Yeah, about 5 years. So we had been together, like been together. So it was no point in like, you know, the whole breaking up or whatever, because we've been together. And then we planned the baby. Like it wasn't like a mistake.
Yeah, for real.
So that's
y'all really deep in for real
in the whole situation. But mind you, up to this point, we don't know. We do not know. So
yeah, that's clear.
We listen, but we don't judge. Okay, so that whole trip go by. About a month later, find out I'm pregnant, and then about 2 weeks after I found out I'm pregnant, he go back to prison, y'all.
Damn.
Whatever. So I'm
damn,
like
that's
mad
tough.
annoyed.
He barely got to be out.
Like, we didn't plan to have a baby, and you done left me with a baby. I'm like a single mom now, but I am type situation or whatever, blah blah blah. So anyway, I'm so trying to be in tune with my baby and, you know, forget about that whole situation. So I was like the extra mom. I always went and did like the extra imaging and the extra testing, and I want to know everything early.
Mm-hmm.
I was that type of, you know, first time mom. So with my like baby daddy going back to prison so soon, like, and me being pregnant, a lot of people like try to question the, you know, the paternity. So I had did the like early DNA type of testing on the baby to go ahead and nip that in the bud, which he never had a concern because we literally planned the baby.
Yeah.
But, you know, just to
show the haters,
make other people bite their tongue.
Okay.
You know, we did that. And that's when shit hit the fan. Now, I don't know all the like specific details to explain like
because it's not needed.
Said for word, but basically it came back like it's a high percentage of like kin of the baby. So we like, what? So the doctor get to asking like,
how long y'all know each other?
Is you and your baby daddy like brothers and sisters? And we was like, no, you know, well, he wasn't physically there, but I used to like have him on the little jail FaceTime while we was at the doctor's appointment. So I was like, no, we not, or whatever. So he was like, well, that's just weird, but you know, basically y'all need to get that check, you know, check into that, because it's showing that, you know, the baby is like basically double kin to itself.
Oh my gosh, that would have fucked me up, boy. What?
Part 4 of how I got pregnant by my brother. So that doctor's appointment that I went to, where the doctor was telling us all this stuff, my mom, who raised me, was there with me because she stepped up to be like the baby daddy because my baby daddy was in prison. So she was
She
looking
was
kind of
there.
shady at the appointment, but you know, I waited to the left and was like, why would you acting kind of shady? Like, you know, you got something to tell me, because that didn't make sense and I needed to make sense. So she was like, I got something to tell you, but I don't know how you're gonna take it or if it really truly mattered, because she was like, I never thought this would happen for it to be brought up. So she goes to tell me
She
that
still should have said
I was
something though.
adopted, but it's no information on the birth mom, because she was like an angel at the right place at the right time, like saving grace type situation. So that's how it went. So basically my mom was a counselor for like the Fed. So my mom is like a counselor or whatever. So she do like where she go to the prisons and stuff and see like people who are claiming mental status and stuff, and she'll be like, yeah, they mental, or no, they playing, or
Okay.
this is a true patient and I'm here to counsel them while they're locked up.
Got
So
you.
my boyfriend's mom, real mom, biological mom, was in prison back in the day, like when he was a child. So when she went to prison, she was pregnant and didn't know. So when she got there, and of course time going by, she found out that she's pregnant and go from there. Now she already had kids, two. She had two, him and another girl. So she was like, she don't have nobody else that's she didn't have anybody else on the outside, in the outside world, free world, willing to take a child for her. And then on top of that, I truly don't believe she knew who her baby daddy was at the time too. So she just was like, I'ma just have the baby and we'll figure it out at the end. So y'all already know how, like, when you go to prison and shit,
We don't.
and you pregnant, they don't let you bond with the baby. No way. Like, as soon as you
Really?
push the baby out, they taking it and peace, baby. You'll see this baby when you get out.
Ooh,
if that's what you want to do.
That's tough.
So when
That's
they
difficult.
took her from me, she already didn't have nowhere for me to go. So it was like, I'm gonna be in foster care. So remind you, my mom, she works at this, you know, she don't work at the prison. She like contract through the prison. So she just was like there during this moment when this happened, and she was like, I'll take the baby. I'll adopt the baby.
Wow.
So or nothing. So my mama ended
Shout
up
out
getting
her.
me. So that's how it was like a closed adoption, because it wasn't really an adoption. It was just like, you got a baby that don't nobody want, I'll take the baby. So it was like not legal, I guess. So she signed her rights and shit over, and that's how I didn't know
went.
that my mom was not my mom. And his mom is my mom. And I know that's a lot to process, because it was a lot for me to process, and then having to explain it to him through like a prison phone.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Even more of a process to just process. So, I mean, we ended up coming to like a consensus, like, hey, we done already did the worst. Like, we could just put that in the far back of our minds and just keep going, because like we had already been in an established relationship prior. Then we had a child that we wanted, you know. So
what are the odds?
I mean, I don't really know what else there is to do but to be with him. So y'all all on here like, why you still with him? Why you still with him? What y'all want me to go get another baby daddy? Just because you got more than one baby daddy don't mean that I want more than one baby daddy. I don't look like the type of bitch to have two baby daddies. And yeah.
Oh man, that's so tough, bro. But look, man, I see her reasoning. I don't know if I don't know if I was in a position if I could move like that. I don't know. I see her reasoning. I feel like we all have to understand the reason why they still together. But that's fucked up, man. That's unfortunate. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments, man. Like this video, sub up, comment up. Sorry I'm not here super often, but this is the month where I'll get the channel back. It's not going to be till, unfortunately, later, but You know what I'm saying? God willing, you know what I'm saying? We don't get no more strikes, and we get to keep this channel and keep going hard and doing our thing, man. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm grateful for y'all. And we are gone. Make sure you pull up to that channel that I mentioned earlier if you're trying to see, you know what I'm saying, some more content with me where I'm outside in the world moving around and doing things. That being said, man, we gone. ADD lad, do it.